So Mindustry is a bit like a more focused, simpler version of Factorio, with a bit more tower defence thrown in than you might be used to. This game has been recommended to me a few times now, and so I finally got around to playing it. It's available on Steam, that was launched quite recently, for not much money at all, or you can go pay as you want on itch.io. And well, let's get going, really. I am going to jump into the campaign. I'm going to replay the starting thing just to give us an impression of what's going on. Down we go. Like in Factorio, it is actually you actually do control a lad. Here you are. And you can go mining. There's some copper. But that's very slow indeed, so we need to set up conveyor belts and build machines. After 3 minutes and 45 seconds, we're going to get attacked from the north by some right old lads. But it's going to start off very easily and get harder and harder, really. So, all to the good. If you look around, more copper. There's a bit of lead over there, and also to the left. Well, actually, not there. Up here. And the baddies will come from the north, from this zone here, so I don't want to go anywhere near there. Right, I'm irritating. I've unlocked a bunch of stuff that I have no idea what it all is. So I'm going to stick to the stuff that you get from the start only. But there's basically like a drill, a turret, conveyor belts with a couple of... Oh my god, there's a few things with a couple of other utilities there. And some defensive stuff here, which we'll use. So we need to start to get building. This is the core. All our building material is in there, so we need to set up a few extra drills. Let's set it one. And get the conveyor belts bunging things in. Like that. Oh, hang on, didn't quite do that. And there we go. We can probably get rid of those conveyor belts as well. So already we're getting copper into the base. If we check the base, there's 102, 103, and so on. And we'll need to, when we're actually building things, it has to take stuff from the base. Right, anyway, so that's all set up there. But we also need to do turrets. This is a turret, and that's the thing. That's the radius. And that's going to be filling it with ore, copper ore. So we need to set up more turrets, really. What I'll probably do is just go a little balmy and have lots. Now, I've already used up all my copper, so I'll have to wait a little bit longer for us to refill. If you want to skip a wave, or at least jump to when we're going to be attacked, you can press the the play button. And to actually unlock the next two stages, you have to get to, I think it's either wave 15 or wave 20. But I've already done that, so I think for this first one, we'll probably just stick to the first few waves. Every 5 waves, you're allowed to basically escape with the stuff that you've mined. So you basically make a choice of when you want to leave. Anyway, we have got a bit more copper now, so let's do that. And what I'm going to do is get myself a little splitter. A router, it's called in this game. So we'll have it so that... Hang on, just do that, like that. So, this... We're going to need a few more drills as well, but just to start with, I'm going to take this over to here, up to there, and then we're going to split this in 2 ways. So you can do it. You can split things 3 ways, but I only need to do it 2 here. So, let's put that into there. I'm basically going to get rid of that turret completely. So now it's going to split evenly between those, and then this is going to split 3 ways up into the turrets. This is basically ammo, acting as ammo. There we have it, a first line of defence, which is all very nice. And then we can keep on adding drills, and everything will be groovy. In fact, let's do that now. Let's add... let's drill... Not sure how to lay this out exactly to make it most efficient. But let's do it like that. And what I'll probably do... In fact, let's have another drill. Let's go wild. Kim Wild. Right. Now we need a bit more conveying. Up like that. Up like that. And like that. So that might be too much. But it's okay. And we can redirect things as necessary. In fact, I probably should be putting more copper into here. God, look at it all. Look at it all go. I think we may have actually filled the conveyor belts a bit too much here. Anyway, they're about to attack. It'll take a while for them to get here. There's literally just one dude. I can shoot myself. Oh, not shoot myself. I can shoot as well as the actual turrets. There you go. He shoots back, though. In fact, I probably will be able to finish this wave off myself. But you have very limited health, so you really don't want to get shot. Here's some lead, which has actually already been produced. I could take that. Oh, shit. I can take some of this, but I'd rather actually get this up and running properly. Oh, let's go back. Let's see what... Oh, God. Let's see what's happening over here. as he comes towards us. It's going to take a while for him to get there. What I could do is, whilst this is clearly like getting bunged up, I'll... Oh, here we go. Oh, ow, 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 ow. It's okay. Successfully defended, and we've got 1 minute and 10 seconds left. What I'll do is I'll put a router there, and just have it like that. So all the excess is being poured off into our thing. As soon as that gets declogged, there'll be another even splitter. But what we can also do is set up another line of defence, because each wave is going to be bigger. So let's set up another set of turrets here. We've already got plenty of copper. So these other things which I'm deliberately not using. Things like bridges, overflow gates, distributors. I'm not even sure what that one is. Let's have a look. An advanced router. Oh, an advanced router. Splits the items to up to 7. Oh, yes, you can have diagonals as well. Sort of. Still on the grid, but yeah, you can do that. But yeah, I'm trying to stick to the basics here. So I can route... Oh, actually, I can just route it off here, can't I? And let's... That's a little inefficient, but never mind. Right. There. I'm actually carrying 12 lead at the moment, so let's just drag that into the base. So now in here we've got a little bit of lead as well. Not much. Anyway, some new lads have turned up, and it is just another... Yeah, that was very easy indeed. Let's skip on to the next wave. Why not? So now we are really filling this up with ammo. Delicious, delicious ammo. And there's other things we can do, like put up shields. Or copper walls. If you want to make it so that they don't just walk directly down here, you can actually put the walls up like this, and they'll walk around it a bit. Like if you're trying to focus them into a room of death or whatever. However, they can destroy pretty much everything that you put up, including the copper walls. So we've got to be careful. But I also want to make sure that we're getting some lead production going, so I'm going to start that. In fact, hang on, let's have a look. Still only got 2 lads attacking. So I'm pretty confident. Oh look, they're already after the walls. Oh, careful. They're not making much of a dent, but they will when there's like 10 of them. So at the moment it is pure massacre. So we're all good there. So let's go and dig out some lead. Let's... That'll do. There's plenty. So, down here, across here. That gets most of them. And that gets the rest of them. And we'll want to try... They can even try to destroy these. We already know that... Oh, hello. That's not good. We already know that they're going to take a straight line down there. So long as we keep it reasonably out of their way, it's not going to be too bad. However, we will need to put up some protection, because they will be able to reach it. But if we keep it as far away as possible... Like this. Then we can put up copper walls to defend it. Like that. Not too expensive. 1 copper a pop. Right. You can see what I've done there, can't you? Shit. An idiot. Idiot. Right, actually, let's put up some actual drills this time. Not copper walls. Right, there, good. Yes, let the spice flow. Right, so this is wave 5. Once we defeated the enemies, we could theoretically bugger off out of here. Because we've got a window of opportunity. But first of all, we actually have to destroy another just 2 lads. Now, it isn't just these 2 enemies. There's plenty of other enemies that could theoretically spawn later on. But in this first level, you'll get those in bulk, plus a couple of weird flying ones that will actually attack you quite nastily. Well, they're actually attacking some existing stuff there, which we don't need to worry about, because it's not really useful at all. And obviously they're going to go for the copper walls again. We can stay safe here. Now, they're already starting to attack the conveyor belt, so we do need to start putting up armour. Now, we could launch now, but I could do with a little bit of extra lead. Well, let's see. Actually, we'll wait to see. We'll wait the next 3 minutes. We won't launch the next wave. And we will get more and more baddies attacking. Like, by the time it gets to wave 20, I'll probably get about 20 lads, plus a couple of flying things. But what we'll do is instead we'll wait out the 3 minutes and just gather as much lead as I can, because we are getting a lot from this. And then we'll launch at the last second. In fact, what I'll do in that case is I shall redirect... Oh, I don't need to. It's, we don't need to do any redirection because currently all the copper that we're mining is actually going into the base because this is all backed up. I mean, the actual routers themselves don't get backed up, which is incredibly handy. It just means that it'll only give output to the free conveyor belt. It's very useful, that. So we've got 14 seconds left. The reason why I'm collecting so much of this stuff is because we can take it onwards to our next adventure. So at the moment I've got loads of lead. Let's go! And we leave the thing behind. We're going to get a D rank because we... I mean, if it stayed till like wave 20, I'll probably end up with SS. Anyway, so that's that. We can take on our stuff. We can use that stuff to unlock stuff in the tech tree. Although I think I've... Other than that, hang on, let's unlock that. Oh, there's actually a few more things to unlock using copper and lead. If it's red, I can't unlock it, and if it's grey, I can. So let's do this. Battery and... It's... Mender. Periodically repairs blocks in its vicinity. Ooh, nice. That's useful. Optionally uses silicon to boost range and efficiency. Handy. Right, so that's some more blocks I've unlocked. And here's the unlock list. There's a lot of stuff. So we can either do desert wastes or frozen forests. The frigid temperatures cannot contain them forever. Begin the venture into power. Build combustion generators. Learn to use menders. Or alternatively, coal. Burn for power or synthesize graphite. Let's go for the Arctic one. That looks a bit more fun. It costs 250 copper to go. And we can't change the loadout until we've actually managed to get to wave 15 on this level. Right, so I haven't played this one before. Let's have a look. What have we got? We've got some lead there. Don't know what that is. Don't think there's anything I can mine. More copper? I don't know where they can spawn. Maybe it's some... I don't know where they spawn from in this one. Oh no. There's no landing zone. What's this? This looks like stuff that maybe I can't mine out a lot of this stuff. Maybe I can only mine out the very basics. Some lead there. More copper there. Oh, some coal! Which I can't get either. I think I will need to mine that. Where the hell's my base gone? Oh, there it is. So we're already mining out some copper, which is good. And we can probably do with some more, but let's set up some defences first. Just so we can get going with the early stuff. So they've got a scatter gun. We do actually need lead for that. But I think we can give that a go. Let's see. An essential anti-air turret sprays clumps of lead or scrap flak at enemy units. It just needs copper and lead, so that's okay. But we need scrap and lead ammo as well. Right, so we don't want to be doing that until we've actually got some scrap coming in. Let's do something very similar to last time. So we may need to actually point them turrets in various different directions rather than just one. We're no longer just going northwards, presumably. So let's have a threesome there. Maybe a threesome there. Threesome there. And threesome there. Let's have a split. Ooh, we will need some more stuff. We haven't got very much in there, have we? This is going very slowly. We may need to actually have a bit of a overflow situation here. We do not have the raw materials. So we've got 2 minutes to go. This is more like it. So we can now start routing. We need a split for 3, so that's fine. It's going to be Stranger Things, the music, isn't it? There we go. We can also reuse this over here. Oh my god. Less than ideal. In top. So yeah, I don't know, things may come in from the side. So a bit concerned there. Right, so there's... Oh, that's actually outputting to both sides, that's not ideal. Well, let's get you lads going over to the left here. Route up. Conveyor. Cut out. Conveyor. Wrong direction. Again, wrong direction. There, that should feed you nicely. I was supposed to be putting some over on this side, but that never seemed to happen. Boop, 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 boop. And yet another router. I'm not being very sensible with the layout here, am I? We'll just see how things go. See if we've got enough stuff going to various places. At the moment we're not putting much into the main thing, which is worrying. But we have got plenty of ammo flapping about the place now, so that's all good. I think it's probably time to do this as well. Actually, that's no good. We'll put it there. May as well get a bit of extra stuff going in there. Right, let's... Oh, it's already happening. I was about to say, let's actually skip to the wave. Ah, so they're coming from over... Oh, so this is... Oh, okay. So we actually have got a single starting point. You're not shooting at me. Oh, yes, you're a flamethrower lad. Ooh. Right, okay, so we will need to concentrate on northern aimings. But that's fine, we've already got that pretty much set up. I think those are just going to be our emergency ones. Here we go. Ooh, that's powerful. We got my core as well. Right, so he's a big lad. The flamethrower doesn't do huge amounts of damage, though. Interesting. I think we're going to need another set. It looks like he's always going to come down this way, maybe, but... I mean, it's possible. What we could do is use walls and everything to our advantage. I can't afford a big one at the moment. I think we do need to concentrate on putting more stuff into here. I mean, this... Unfortunately, it looks like a... Hang on. All us... Oh, it's all chaos. You can pause it, which is handy. If you want to redesign certain areas. You can mark things for deletion, but you can't actually delete it when paused. But you can mark everything for building as well. But yeah, this is all gummed up, pointlessly. So let's restart this bit. It's just chaos, really. So what I want is for... Let's have it so it goes up here. Then gets routed here. Down there. And up there. Oh, I don't need all that, do I? Right. So that'll sort that out. That currently is full, so let's do that. There we go. Which means I can take away that as well. That's more like it. Things are not getting so gummed up now. Everything's working at full capacity. Got 5 more seconds till the next wave. So let's quickly get going with all this nonsense. We'll need a route in there. We'll do this from behind. So let's actually move that to there. Oops. That'll need to go... Oh, this is bad. I'm going to have to do it from the... I can't get rid of the purple. I've laid this out incorrectly. I have to restart that. Right, put that there instead. Oh, here's another flamethrower lad, same as before. I didn't actually manage to get round to him. Oh no! Oh, there we go, it's fine. Didn't actually get around to actually hooking everything up. I think the waves are coming a bit quicker, maybe? Right, anyway. Now we can get everything sorted. I've just destroyed the bloody router. That's easily done. Put that one there, and then we'll have that coming up there. And we'll have another router there. That can go to there. That can go to there. Up, up, up. Now it does seem that it's always going to come up to from the bottom left, but we need to get this. Oh, that's all copper. We need to get the coal, I think, because that'll open up some new things. Oh, there's loads of stuff down here. Right, let's start drilling this. Oh, it's. Can we actually get out coal from this? We can. We can get coal and scrap. So let's try and get as much from this as we can. And then what do we do with it? Well, we could put it into the storage. Some of it, anyway. So I'll put in a crossroads, or calling this a junction. There. Handy little passover. And then we can work out what we can actually do with coal. The current wave is happening. Looks like we've got 2 flamethrower lads this time. Yep. Oh, actually, 1 flamethrower lad and 1 pew-pew lad. Okay, that's fine. And we've still got plenty of ammo. Obviously, the more lads that turn up, the more ammo you get through, so you will have to keep an eye on. Oh, you can't put coal into here! Oh, you can't put coal into there! Yes, I remember it saying that. It's not a building material. Here we go. So, health-wise, they're still doing okay. That one isn't. This one is, yeah, hurting. Now, there was actually a damage repair thingamabob, wasn't there? Mender, here we go. We need lead for this. Which means we need to get lead into the base, which means... Oh god, this conveyor belt's already clogged up. So let's dig some out from here. Do-do-do! There, not quite sure how efficient that is. This may as well all go on the same conveyor belt. Although, in fact, what we'll do... We'll need to get this back to base. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with all that coal. I want it to avoid any kind of unpleasantness. I should be able to do it here, actually. I mean, there's not much going through there. Although it's going to start getting... Oh, it's going to get mixed up with the... That's not a junction, is it? That's a router. It's going to start getting mixed up with all the stuff. So let's not do that. I've just laid this out so badly now. This needs... I think this needs to come in from the right-hand side. So junction... We'll put the junction there. God damn it. And... No, the coal's going in now. Stop it. Ah, there's a bloody router there. Ah! Oh, everything's buggered. There's some coal inside there as well. I could just pick it up, actually, but... That is what we'll do. This is awkward. Let's sod it. Oh dear, this is getting a bit hotter now. Ooh. Oh, whilst I'm buggering around with this, everything's getting buggered. Hang on. Right. To get rid of all that, I don't care. We can all sod off as far as I'm concerned. So we need a splitter here. Like that. There we go. Now we just need a junction here. That did not go in the right place, did it, at all? God damn it. There. That just works. It just about works. I really should have been hooking all this up, shouldn't I? Up. There. And we will need to set up more turrets. Like that. Like that. And you and you as well. That won't get so clogged up once they've got rid of their outputs. So let's add another set of these. Yet another one. Router. Put the router a bit further. Actually, put it there, sorry. A splitter. We are asking a lot of our system here. We also need to repair one. Well, put a new turret there. And now I think we've got lead. Oh, here we go. Now we've got lead into the system. We should be able to now put in a mender, which we'll put here, I guess, or here. I think. And also put another one there. That should be enough for now. Now you can't skip the waves now. Oh no, ignore that. That's because there's a wave happening. So 2 flamethrower lads and 2 pew pews. And they are again coming from exactly the same direction. So I think these... We don't need to worry too much about sorting out these turrets, improving those. Wow, look at it all. Well, we are almost at capacity, but we've got just enough. Now I need to work out what I can do with all this coal. We have a mechanical pump for... I think it's for water. Here we go. Not bad. But things are starting to get blowy-uppy. Now, we do actually have the ability to make a scatter now. But I think this is the one that requires scrap as well. Now, do we have a scrap field nearby? Because we could get mining with that. I heard a bit of a tour earlier, but now I've completely forgotten the place. Top right seems really reasonably safe. No, I can't seem to find any scrap metal. More coal. Huh. Now, do we actually need the scrap? Is that, or is that just a... Oh, might be okay. It might be like scrap or lead you can use rather than needing both. So I think we should be able to get away with this. It only attacks air turret, or air attacks. It can't attack the flamethrower lads or anything. That's not so bad. Actually, lead looks quite good for this. So let's try it. But we will need to actually divert some of the lead. So let's experiment by splitting this down here and see what we get out of this. Here they come. Oh, there's a lagger. There's one lagging behind. Right, obviously that's not really doing much at all because there's no air lads, but there might be soon. I'm hoping that the repair thing is actually helping, but I don't think you can repair something that's completely destroyed. We'll need more turrets and things. Right, get bloody well armed. So I'm hoping that we're going to see some aerial lads, so we can actually see that in action. But there's a lot of power stuff here, like the combustion generator, which appears to take coal, and battery, and I'm not sure what a power node does. What's this do? Transmits power to connected nodes. The node will receive power or supply power to any adjacent blocks. So that's just like a long distance thing? I guess so. I see. Yes, that's like a telegraph pole then, isn't it? The only thing is, I don't actually know what to use the power for, other than this, which is a minor drone factory, which does actually require power. So let's quickly whip something up here and see what's what. Yeah, we are getting through. Look, the flamethrower lads really are quite strong. We probably need another... Oh, no, wrong. We probably need another mender. Which will be helpful. Should we put it there? Are these actually mending then? I think so. Oh, it needs power. They actually do need power. Ah, piss. Right, okay. Fine. Combustion generator. Not very big. So that is providing something, presumably. Yes, it is. Okay. So now power node. Okay, let's do power node there. Power node there. There. Another couple going down here. Right, there we go. We have a little power grid. And it looks like there's flashing green, so I think things are being repaired. Yes, there we go. This one here is... The red bar is going up on the bottom, on the right, so that's all good. Cool! We established a little power grid. That was very easy. It's very easy to pick up this game. I'm really pleased with it. So zappy, zappy, zap, zap. And we'll get more lads. And things continue, really. We'll also be able to afford copper walls. Put that in front of that. Keep it protected. And here, well, we've got a bunch of stuff that can operate on graphite, silicon, and pyrite, but I don't think we've got the raw materials for any of that. What's that? Oh, that's the drone facility again. So there's stuff that we can't really do here. I think what we need to do is just gather coal. Well, we can't though. We can't store coal. In which case, I'm not quite sure what you actually need to do here, apart from survive until wave whenever, possibly 15. Possibly then unlock other stuff as well further on down the map. Ooh, careful. But so we'll in this video we'll just survive until the end of wave 10, I think. Well, let's just get rid of... Oh, they've come around a different way, haven't they? Which is less good here. Ooh, bloody hell. Right, this is where we starting to do the... Oh, bloody hell, that's actually devastated us. Yeah, okay, we'll do it to the end of wave 10 then, see if we can actually make sure that we actually have got a strong system here. Because it looks like we're getting increasingly overwhelmed. That needs... Has the power node gone? The power node's gone. Maybe it's actually gone for the power node. Right, so what we'll do is we'll attempt to guide them. So they don't come this way anymore. Yeah, piss off. None shall pass. There. There's something that happened. Oh, shit. There. Just realised things weren't being reloaded. But we can probably add a couple more things just in time for the next wave. If we get bloody moving. We don't want that. Them's. I could pause the game, but I'm not going to. I don't think I need to. Splitter. Up to there. There. That should hopefully help out. And we can see if our guiding system worked. Right, last wave. Oh, this bit anyway. Yeah, it's quite nice, isn't it? Quite nice indeed. There's also a mechanical pump, but I think that's for water. Liquid capacity. Yes, I don't think there's actually water on this level. Unable to launch. Yeah, we could actually launch. We could actually take what we've got from this, but there's not a huge amount of point because we've earned very limited amount of stuff, and we could have just got this on the first level. So I think the key here would be to keep on surviving and unlocking and seeing what else is what. Oh, here we go. Ow, careful. Flamethrowers are already gone. And whilst we did take some damage, we are quite safe. But there's not a huge amount more we can do on this level, so I am actually going to launch. Even though I should probably do it later on to unlock more stuff. But let's just have a look. We could actually unlock this now. Oh, that's good. Actually, I have unlocked something by getting to wave 10. So I've unlocked the next level where... And I also have... I've already researched the mender, the combustion generator. So we've unlocked the craters. Water! And also more resources. Cool! Okay, so this is really, really cool. This is Mindustry, available now on itch and Steam. I highly recommend it. So do subscribe to be notified when new stuff goes live about all the latest and best new indie games around. Subscribe to the Patreon if you want to support us. Keep us going in new games and new equipment. See you next time.